Okay, so I just booted up the game, and once again, I expected, usually if a game throws you right into the gameplay out of the gate, after you save and quit and then load back in, then it'll take you to the main menu, so that's kind of what I was expecting to see when I booted up the game today. Instead, I got taken to a character creator, I think? Or like, I don't know, something that's reminiscent of a character creator, I guess I should say. Which is kind of throwing me off. I'll just go to the menu. Yeah, I don't need to sculpt Donkey Kong today. That's weird. I don't know why it threw me in. DK artists. I guess it just threw me in there so I would be aware that was a feature. Interesting. Okay, well, glad that's there. If you're, I mean, I guess it does play into the game's overarching design principles of making everything destructible, allowing you to carve your own little DK statue or like sculpt it out of the rock. That's pretty neat. Not my thing, but you know, I'm glad it's there for those for whom it would be a thing. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to do. Can I switch around? Yes, I can. That's more like what I'm used to. I keep instinctively hitting the B button to jump. Now, that feels much better. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay, now we can play the game like normal. This should... I was... Last time we played, I was continually trying to push B to jump and, having to remind myself that B is not, in fact, the jump button. Or at least not the default jump button in this game. But now it is. Now I've gone and fixed it to my liking. And now, today, we're going to start exploring Sublayer 101, I suppose. And seeing where... Oh. No. I didn't want to come back up here. Sorry. I wanted to exit out. I did not feel the need to jump back up to the top. Hey, you got anything useful for me? Found a treasure chest, did ya? They'll pop up sometimes while you smash through terrain. Can't ever be sure what's waiting inside of one, but that's half the fun. Kong Smash. A map? A fossil map. Oh. Not what I expected to pop up when I said, when it said map, this isn't quite what I was expecting to see, alright. Interesting. Cool. Oh, did that say reset terrain? Oh, that's cool. So I guess it's like if you break too much of the floor to prevent you from soft locking yourself and like not being able to get out, it allows you to completely reset. That's nice. That you can't just completely screw yourself out of being able to make progress. Or at least I assume that's why that's there. Or, you know, something along those lines. Of all the things this game does, honestly, the skill point system, I think, is what's catching me most off guard. I really did not anticipate there being a skill tree system. Also, are any of these... Okay, no. I can't unlock... I need 2 points for that, so I can only unlock... I guess this is... The only thing I can get right now is this. Which is... I still don't think I need that. I think I'll probably hold on to my points to get this. This is probably... I don't feel a burning desire to get more health points right now. So the next thing we get is probably going to be that punch power thing. Hello. Oh. Bonus level. Bonus level. Thorn-choked conveyor. Two of those words don't sound particularly appealing to me. Thorn-choked conveyor? Okay, sure. Why not just kill me now? Is it just a conveyor belt full of thorns? Okay, well, I simply won't hit the thorns. I know I've been pretty terrible at not hitting thorns up until this point. But today will be different. Today will be different, I tell you. Get underneath them. Alright, that's one. If this follows the same formula as the last one, there'll be one at the midway point, one at the end, and then another sneaky third one hidden around here somewhere. I can stand on all this, and I can actually pick it up. I assume they wouldn't be so evil as to hide the third one somewhere among the... somewhere underneath all the conveyor belt flooring, because that would just take... It's probably in there. If I were a betting man, I'd say it's probably in there. Well, let me throw it a little better than that so we can actually properly test that theory. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I figured. A little easier to find that one. Although it's not even like the other one was hard to find. It was just hard to get to because I didn't realize that you could break through the. I only accidentally discovered that the blocks could be broken through, and that's how we eventually figured that out. Otherwise, we could have been stuck there. Oh, I hadn't broken through all of it yet. Otherwise, we could have actually just been stuck there all day long. Goodbye. Still no? Well, actually, I could probably get through, but I kind of want all that gold, so yeah. I probably could have snuck underneath that, but I wanted all the monies. I wanted all of the monies. Banana. You would think that sound effect might get annoying after a while. Surprisingly, no. I could listen to Donkey Kong say, banana, after every single one of the ones that after all the bananas he picks up. Anything good in there? Yep. 3 bunches of bananas to take home with us on our adventure. The longer it stews, the better it tastes. I'll take your word for it. I'm not a culinary connoisseur. I am the last person to talk to about cooking advice. Oh my god, what the fuck are you? Hi, we're all talking about you. They say you're good at singing. We don't usually do this, but me and my siblings would love to help you two get around. Who are you? We're underground eels. Of course you are. There's 2 things we love, singing and wiggling. We can help you get around a layer by burrowing to different spots. We can take you to any important spot you've already visited in an entire layer. Sorry, we can't take you to other layers. Mom gets worried if we wander too far. Okay, I will keep that in mind for later. It changes when you throw stuff at it. Oh, is that what I was supposed to do with... I guess that didn't want to be picked up. Is that what I was supposed to do with this? Throw something at it? Oh. Oh, that's what that was supposed to be. You're supposed to throw things at it, and then it becomes the material. It absorbs the material you throw at it, and then turns... Ooh, treasure chest. And then becomes that material and makes a platform out of it. That's neat. I was not aware that was how that worked. Now I know. The more you know. So there's so many people to talk to. We have a water storage tank here in the village. Opening that tank would solve our water storage real quick. But there's a problem. Concrete pillars like this one are holding plugs in place to keep the water from flowing out of the tank. I blame those weird guys. Maybe you saw them on your way to the village? Please, destroy the concrete pillars holding those tank plugs in place. That'll get the water flowing. Well, that's one quest. Anyone else have any quests for me? Stop on by, fish up new fashions. We got a treasure trove of goods on sale. Don't kick yourself later. So this guy just wants to sell me things. You got interesting clothes? Not really. Then dress yourself in the underground world's finest fashions. Only cost you a few fossils from the Slayer. Yeah, this everything about this game is just like, what if we painted Odyssey with a Donkey Kong skin? Yeah, no, I not particularly interested in the cosmetic side of things, so I'll leave you guys to that. Thanks for the offer, but I'm good. What are you? Oh, just... Oh. Oh. Oh? Bonus heart? Okay. I thought that was just gonna be it's like from Split Fiction, you have the benches you can sit on and just take in the scenery. Just allow Donkey Kong to catch some rest. Turns out it actually restocked some of his health, which is pretty neat. Alright, we got ourselves a quest now. A proper quest. So, question. I assume not, but do these function the same way? No, those just get destroyed if you throw something at them. How many times will I get sidetracked en route to all my objectives? Probably, oh, that's a giant fall. Probably quite a few. But that's part of the fun. Just getting distracted by all the millions of things you can do and see in this game. Better check my map with minus. I've checked the map before. Lots of, I guess these things are called fossils. I guess that's this game's equivalent of purple coins from Mario Odyssey of in world / level specific currency that you can use to buy things like the clothes we saw before. Give me all your gold. You live for fishing? I don't. Every time I like the idea of fishing, but every time I've actually tried to go, I just ended up being bored out of my mind and quitting not long after I started. I get the appeal, and I wanted it to appeal to me because I kept trying to go out with my friends and family. Well, actually, no, not friends. Mainly just family. Was one of the ones who I would go out fishing with. So I kept wanting it to work. I think mainly, honestly, because of Pingu. Pingu was mainly, I was like, hey, Pingu went fishing. I wanted to be like Pingu. And it just never yielded any useful results. Which is a shame. Alright. Can't punch through it, eh? That's alright. I'm sure there's a, yeah, right over here. I was waiting for the super mega powerful bomb blast thing that I can chuck at it. Hold still. Do I have to knock it down at all 3 points, or will one do the trick? Let's see. Nope, one's all. I was equally likely that I would have needed to hit a bomb at all 3 of the joint marks on the concrete pillar, or as there was that I could have just thrown one and be done with it. Ah, I see. Because the guys over there were talking about the bridge needed to be raised, so I assume for each one of these pillars you break, you can. The water level will rise up slightly, and then it'll allow the bridge to allow us to reach that other island. Can I reach this from here? It looks like I might be able to. Or maybe not. Let me get a little higher up. Let's try. Aim a little up higher this time. Arc it. No? No dice there either? Alright. You got any useful tips for me? Because I currently see no other way to actually reach that. You took out one of those concrete pillars and a tank plug to boot. You're really something, ain't you? There's a couple other plugs that need unplugging if you're up for it. My friend over there will show you the way. Oh, I thought I just had to... Okay. I thought I just had to reach it. Because it looks like... I almost reached it. I kept coming just short of it with each time I threw. So I thought I was just missing something. But I guess I got some friends over here that might lend me a helping hand. That's alright. I'm happy to accept some help. Show me the way, my friend. Well, look who it is. I got the lowdown on what you're up to. You're going around destroying the concrete pillows and tank plugs for us, right? Yes, sirree, Bob. Take a look up there. See that tank plug and concrete pillar? If you want to bust them up, you'll have to take the Orangahang Highway. The entrance to Orangahang Highway is on the upper sublayer. Just head up yonder to get back up, then dive down. Good luck doing your thing. Okay. First, I'm gonna hang down here and see if I can. Oh! Well, I guess we're climbing up. I didn't intend to break that, but it got broken. Grab a hold of the mesh. Sure. I'll just keep going this way. I assume this is gonna take me to where I need to go. If not, I'll just warp back up to the top, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's what I figured. Get a clear view of the upper entrance to the Orangahang Highway. I figured if I just followed the path, it would take me where I wanted to go. I would like banana. Banana. Give me banana. Up, over, and across. Take me to the that's actually... Oh, hold on. Special present. Oh, a rope. I very much appreciate the little checkpoints we've been making along the way. Allowing me to easily access certain parts of the level whenever I need to. Okay, so where are we now? We're above... This is where we started the video. Orangahang Highway is up near the exclamation point, I assume. So I probably was not too far away from it at the end of the last episode when I was just doing whatever I wanted to. Not really trying to... This episode we're trying to follow the main path a little more clearly. In the last episode we were just doing kind of whatever the hell we wanted. So yeah, it's possible that I've already seen what we're trying to get to yesterday, and I didn't even realize it. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to oh wait, let's hope they don't respawn. Let's hope that they don't respawn after oh, excuse me. I was trying to do something there. Okay, it looks like they don't respawn once you knock them out of their shell form. Looks like they don't, because they turn into rocks. So I thought it was a chance that maybe you had to take them all out within a certain time frame, or else they would break free from the rocks and go back into normal mode. Thankfully, that seems to have not been the case. Skill point. All right, it's time to get. Oh, but I have a lot of things I can get now, not just this one. Okay, let's go through them all. Punch power reduces the number of punches needed to smash through terrain with a strength rating of 2 stars. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. Let's see what the other options are. Increase, don't want that. Increases your hand slap sonar range by 60%, allowing you to detect hidden items from further away. That I have made some use of the sonar in this series so far, so that might be something worth considering. Clear away straight chunks of terrain by holding RR before releasing it. That seems cool. Rotate, then press B to perform a spinning attack as you jump. That's pretty sick too. But I think we'll keep it basic for now. We'll just go for the punch power up. Keep it there. And I'm sure we'll get them all eventually. I'm sure eventually we'll get enough skill points to run the gambit or run the gauntlet of all the different upgrades abilities. But we'll keep things nice and simple and straightforward for the time being. Ooh, lots of bomb blocks that I can use. Not that I need to at this particular moment in time. And I already went through there, I think, because that's, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what the bananas indicate, is that you've already collected everything that there is to see in this bonus level. Hello, little hornet thing. I don't appreciate. Hold on, take 2, do over, mulligan. I don't appreciate you loitering, trying to blast me with your whatever. I really should be just breaking more shit randomly, because there's probably a bunch of hidden collectibles. This is gonna. I'm just thinking of how much of a nightmare this game is gonna be at 100%, because there could be. We've already found several bananas and just things hidden under the earth, just that I've discovered through sheer random chance of just breaking whatever I could see in front of me. I don't even want to think about how much effort and how much time it would take to 100% a game like this. When that is a thing, when you could literally just break anything anywhere. But that's a problem for future me. And have I gone into this one yet? I don't think so. I think this one might be, or is it? No, I've already done this. Never mind. This is the last thing I did. I think this is the last thing I did last episode. Was the portal door right here, and then we went back over to the watering hole and we called it a day. So I tricked myself into thinking I hadn't done it because the concrete wall had regenerated, but the door is still the status of the door is still in place. Okay. Oh god, get out of my way, stupid little whatever. Where are we? Trying to get up there. Okay, can I? I can't climb any of these surfaces. I just slide right off them. Can I break through? Oh, wait. Ah, I could walk along the pipe. I was wondering how I was meant to get up here. I can walk along the pipe, and then from here, I can probably, there, grab that. Hello. Is this the pathway to Orangahang Highway? I assume so. If not, I just dove down. Yeah, here we are, Orangahang Highway. Nice. Are you the ones who got the water flowing from above? The water level's going up, but it's still a bit shallow down here. I'm working on it. We gotta find a way to destroy that concrete pillar. Use the Orangahang Highway to get closer to that pesky pillar. If you can get a better look, maybe you'll figure out how to get rid of it. I assume the same way I got rid of the other one. Just pick up a nearby bomb block, and then go yeet as hard as I can. I was trying to do that from down there, it just wasn't, was a little beyond my range, it would seem. So hopefully this Hopefully this will allow me to actually reach it. Yeah, we're way closer this time. Pillar like that won't stand a chance against a boom bomb. I know. I just need to grab a little piece of it. And yeah, we're way closer this time. And then the third one is also a pretty significant distance away. Although that one looks like it might be on the other island. So will the bridge raise? Okay, yeah, I can definitely make it across now. I was trying to think, like, wait, that looks like it's on the island I'm trying to get across to with the bridge. But it looks like I only needed 2 of the concrete pillars in order to actually reach it. So that's good. Also, one thing I mentioned the things I know about this game, I think, last time. I don't know if I mentioned this, but, Pauline, like, I was asking whether Diddy Kong and Cranky Kong and Funky Kong would be in this game, because I genuinely don't know. I assume at least Diddy would probably show up at some point, right? I feel like we kind of have to have him in the game at some point. But the one character that I do know is in this game is Pauline, because I have the little, Donkey Kong amiibo right here, made specifically for this game. And Pauline is grabbing onto Donkey Kong's back, and it very much reminds me of, just aesthetically, I look at this and I think, oh, Ralph and Vanellope. That's the first thing I think of when I see this. So I know she's in this game, and I would have thought she was going to be the main companion, like Cappy is in Odyssey, but instead we've just had this weird purple rock thing, which I definitely wasn't expecting, so I'm just kind of wondering how long it'll take for her to show up. Far from it, youngsters. Indeed, you are hearing the words of the mighty Kong that sits before you. I am the presiding elder of this quiet fishing village. I was once the best junk and scrap salvager in the whole underground. Now I watch over the others and keep them grooving as an aspiring DJ. I've been watching you two tear it up all over this underground lair. Smash hit after smash hit. You remind me of myself, back in my primate prime. Tell me, what do you seek? Both? Both is good. Ho ho, you're an ambitious duo. To make wishes come true down here, you need overwhelming power. You, the little rock creature. You can sing, can't you? Now the other weird rock creature. And you, the young Kong. You can smash through just about anything. With a strong voice and a strong body, you two might be able to perform my Bananza. Ho ho ho! Learning a Bananza requires just one thing, an ancient record. See the ancient record over there? Bring it here, and place it on the Eterna table by my feet. If you say so. We'll just blindly follow the words of the giant, creepy, talking statue thing. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, obviously. This is a perfect, foolproof plan. But I would like to remind Mr. Elder statue thing that we kind of have some concrete pillars to destroy. So that is what I'm prioritizing. I will not abandon the quest I took on from that other guy on the first island, or not the first, the last island we went on. So unless I think you actually can, and you definitely will. Oh, traitor! I've been deceived. Oh no. I thought I was gonna get an easy win. The tower, the boom bomb tower was right there. Turns out it was a trap. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Give me what I need. Jump, pause, and yeet. Alright, that should be the water quest completed. Which means now we can focus on— oh, I needed to do it anyway. Oh. I didn't even see that. I needed to do that first in order to be able to reach the ancient record. So that's cool. Anything else hidden down here before we move on? I feel like this is a prime spot to hide something in this giant cavernous pit. No. Alright, I guess I'll let you— I should probably just keep— like, anytime I go anywhere, I should just be constantly breaking stuff. No reason not to, right? Always runs the risk, or runs the chance of being able to find something, even if it's just gold. There's no— I can't think of The only reason I wouldn't do this is just it runs the risk of making the terrain actually untraversable. But I don't think, I feel like you probably have to try really hard to make the terrain untraversable completely. And if you do reach that point, we've discovered that they have the reset terrain feature, so I didn't even, I came back here without even grabbing the ancient record thing. Interesting. I just ran right past it. I imagine you probably have to try pretty hard to make it to the point where it's actually untraversable, and if you do, it has the reset point, so I'm not really... Oh, shit! We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. I saw the shiny colors and my brain thought, ooh, smash. Donk smash. I wanted to say Kong smash. Instead I said donk smash. Okay. Place ancient record. Combine your power and show us what you've got. Aha! Well, that explains everything. Kind of.
I'm free. What's going on here? Is that, no way! I can't see!
I'm not used to seeing humans talking in Mario games. That's extremely bizarre.
I'm not ready to. The crowd is so big. I won't do it.
You know, we really don't have time for this. Oh,
Here goes nothing.
Your voice is impressive. I feel its power punching right through me. Now we'll slam and jam with Kong Bananza. Okay. Yeah, so far this game is not... not in a bad way, but it's definitely not what I was expecting to see out of this game. Oh, recharge. Recharge. No, don't lose the Bonanza. Don't lose the Bonanza. We must keep... Oh. Transform. We must keep Bonanza-ing on. First we slam, and then we jam. Oh, that was it. I thought it was gonna be a little more powerful than that. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't charge it up all the way. This game just keeps surprising me. I wasn't exactly sure what, but I thought it was gonna be like the end of New Donk City and Odyssey, that kind of dance musical number sequence thing. That's what Bonanza was gonna be. Nope. Nope. That is not what that is. Okay, that's cool. So we can go supersonic mode after a certain point and just absolutely wreck the shit out of everything. Even more so than we already do.
Thanks to you, I'm me again. I don't know how to thank you. Hey, you came from the surface too, right? Do you want to find a way home together?
Okay, by the way, just in case anyone wants to comment about this, I know I said Mario game when this is a Donkey Kong game, but you know what I mean. A game set in the Mario universe with Mario characters, I'm not used to seeing a human being speaking actual words. That's not a thing that happens in these games. Ho ho! So you came here from the surface. I figured as much. What's your name, little one? You're singing. Such a powerful voice. You make quite a splash, and I'm just bobbing along.
That's nice of you to say.
Alright, you two, listen up. To get home, you'll have to dive deeper, all the way to the planet core.
Wait. What? But I want to go back to the surface.
It's one of those turn right to go left things, you see.
If we go deeper underground, we'll never get home.
Ho ho ho, let me drop some knowledge. We who live in the underground world have passed down a certain legend. Those who reach the planet core will earn their greatest wish and more. Want heaps of bananas? Want a way back to the surface? The planet core will surely make your wishes come true.
My greatest wish will come true?
Super Mario Galaxy 3?
I guess we have to go then, don't we?
Or just Galaxy 2 existing would be nice too. Just for Nintendo to remember that Galaxy 2 is a game that exists. That's the greatest wish if I've ever heard one. To stop shafting Galaxy 2. The Kong Bananza I just taught you should make for smooth sailing, but you'll hit stormy seas sooner or later, no doubt about it. Word has it that some not-so-friendly folks are heading to the planet core too, so stay sharp down there. Okay, time for you to cast off and make your wishes come true. Just head through that door there. Ho ho.
Thank you, Elder. I don't know, DK. I'm scared. But, okay, let's go.
Pauline is now your friend. Yeah, I gotta be honest, Pauline being the purple rock thing was not on the bingo card. But then again, neither was anything in this game so far. This has been a delightful surprise in all the best ways. The president will be most intrigued. Sure. Not ominous at all. Yeah, I definitely can see why this game is resonating so well with so many people. It's just a blast. It's like I mentioned last time, it's not a movement driven game like Odyssey is, or even to a certain extent like Tropical Freeze is. But it makes up for it in just how goddamn fun it is to break everything. And how the worlds are really vibrant. Music's a jam so far. And not only are they vibrant, they're enormous. And they're not vacant, they're not cavernous, they're just teeming with life and optional objectives and main objectives. It's definitely, it is the spiritual successor. I didn't really expect a spiritual successor to Odyssey going into this. I was extremely disappointed when it seemed like that wasn't going to be what we were getting when they lacked any kind of 3D Mario announcement at the Switch 2 Direct. But they have more than delivered so far with this game. It is everything I was looking for out of a spiritual successor to Odyssey, just not in the form, just not with Mario as the titular lead. It's got Donkey Kong instead, which is fine by me. Okay, so transform. I do wonder how this is gonna affect my ability to traverse the levels, like how this will make things potentially easier, or will it make things too easy to traverse? I assume not, because I assume the levels will account for the fact that we can just go giant beast mode whenever the meter is full. Yeah, this is... Oh, I might have wasted some of my powers there. Although I guess not, because I can just immediately transform back, because the meter had already recharged. Where are we going? Up the stairs, I assume? Let's go up the stairs. Don't want to accidentally waste all my energy. Okay, I just gotta keep it charged up. Just gotta keep it charged up in case I run out before reaching a part that is pivotal. I guess, because that's one thing I'm curious about. Is there anything that can't be done without Bananza mode? Or does Bananza mode just make everything easier? Like, does it allow me to clear to break obstacles more efficiently, or there's certain obstacles that can only be broken in Bonanza mode. That's what I'm wondering right now. I guess we'll discover that as we go. Because I'm wondering how pivotal it is to preserve the Bonanza mode versus, like, is it something that you can just do whenever you want for fun, for a little bit of extra destructive capabilities, or is it like, no, you need to be very careful with when you use it? I assume it's not. I assume not that, because we were able to fill up our meter pretty consistently, like at like 3 times in just that one little section. I definitely don't want to rely on it as a crutch, though. Alright, so let's, Bonanzas will last 30% longer. Reduces the amount of time you must hold to activate Bonanza with your drum beat. I think this. Definitely want to make it last a little longer. I think that's... We should probably prioritize upgrading that as much as possible for whenever that eventually comes in handy.
Love bananas, DK.
Would be a little weird if I didn't. Okay. Bonus level time? Excuse me. Let me guess, is this something we need? Aha, well, there's the answer to my question then. Looks like there are indeed some things which can only be cleared with Bonanza mode. Some things are simply too powerful. Pop 5 balloons? Okay. Pop. Give me the balloons. Point me to the balloons. There's 2 balloons. Where are the others? Where are the others? Just break everything. There's the 3rd one there. Cool. Go, go, go. Breaking. There's... Oh shit, I missed a lot of balloons apparently. Okay, let's just break the whole... Ow, excuse me. I was in the middle of something there, my friend. Very rude of you. Oh, that's the border of the level. Let's just break everything. Just... You guys like having walls? Well, too bad. Because, walls are inconveniencing me. Oh wait, did we just... Back to start, I think? Yeah, I think we just went back to the start. I'm just gonna break every single wall that I see in the hopes of finding all the balloons I'm missing. There's the 3rd one. 4th one's probably around here somewhere. I'll just go around the outside and break down all these. I'll find it eventually. I will find it eventually. Just break every wall until there is no... Until there's nothing left. It's just a giant open plain. It's impossible to miss anything. Also, it seems like there's no time limit. I was kind of rushing around because I thought that I was limited by how much time I had until I lost Bonanza mode and I went back to normal. But I'm guessing because this is a challenge that you can probably only do in Bonanza mode, that's not going to limit you in terms of how long you have to do this. So, assuming that's true, I am going to go at my own pace and kind of just slow down and take my time trying to find... Where is this last... There's not many walls left. Where the hell is this thing? Is it above, perhaps? Or maybe it's in... Maybe it's around here. I'm almost out of walls to break. Where is this last balloon? Oh, maybe actually, maybe I need to break the pillars to cause the whole structure to collapse, and then the balloons hiding up there. Although it'd be weird for the 4th one to be doing that. You think that it'd be the 5th one that's hiding, but according to the little indicator on the left, it seems like it's oh, okay, I got a little bit more height out of that. What's still holding this up? Still a few more pillars around. Where is it? In you, or like is it inside one of these guys? Or is it down here? There, it could be below, I guess. Oh, that's what it is. It's below. It's probably below, down here somewhere. I neglected. I forgot that you can also dig down infinitely. It's probably hiding here somewhere, if I were to guess. Just gotta find all the rooms. Find the under. There it is. There it is. Sneaky balloon. Very, very sneaky balloon. Okay, give me all the gold I've been just kind of ignoring in my quest for balloons. Can I still climb with this? Okay, I can. Well, kind of. If I can find a surface smooth enough to... Hold on, I gotta... break up through. Break up. There. Couldn't even see my character for part of that. Where the balloon or the... Okay, the bananas are back over there at the start. Give me my banana. Also, wait, all that for one banana? I wasn't paying attention when we loaded in. Is that the only, but I find it hard to believe that's the only banana here. But also the other ones are probably just like buried among the rocks somewhere. And I kind of don't feel like tearing up the entire floor in search of them. So we'll go ahead and leave it there for now. And oh yeah, yep, there's two more. There's two more hiding here somewhere. There's probably something up there if I were to guess. Actually, could I like climb up this and then... No! Ah, shit. Oh, but I can still climb up here, kinda. Can I break up? Let's get on top of here. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured there'd be at least one hiding up here. So so one of them's hiding up here, which means the other one's probably hiding down below. You have one you get normally on the main level, one you get that's hiding up on top of everything, and then I guarantee you the third one is hiding somewhere. Okay, well, you know, maybe if I've already found two, let me see if I can find the last one. I'll just do a cursory sweep of the area. Can I just, yeah, can I, no, I can't just barrel my way through it like that. And effortlessly steamroll through the floor. Gonna break the whole floor and see if we can't find anything useful. And this is what I mean. I'm just thinking of trying to 100% this game and doing exactly this for every single level until you find what you're looking for. Sounds like it would be an enormous pain in the ass. Thank goodness there's no time limit for this, by the way. Can you even imagine? Alright, well, it's gotta be hiding down there around that spinning... I think this is all just solid ground. I don't think there's anything to be found up here. Let's complete the search real quick, and yeah, I don't think we'll find anything here. It's gotta be down here somewhere. Or maybe not. There's nowhere for it to be hidden down here, actually. Is it hiding up in one of those little cubby holes? I feel like that's the only other place it could possibly be. Ah, yo, right there, I see it. I see it, okay. I might... Fastest way to get there. Can I climb this? Oh, I can. Okay, yeah, just... I was gonna try to get back up to the top and then drop down the side or something, but no, if I can just climb up here, I can go right for it. Definitely want to try to find all of the bananas that we can in each of these little bonus rooms that we go into. I also want to save up for the next level of Bananza duration. Huh? Excuse me? Free gold. Free gold, alright. Got a little bit of a bonus before we left. And we'll head on out. I guess the reason why you can only break that as Bananza is because that's a Bananza specific challenge. I wonder if that'll apply to the main levels as well, or if it's just specifically for that kind of a challenge, that it's material that can only be broken by Bananza mode. If you fall off here, that's it for you. Not if you have a red balloon, which I don't. Oh god. Oh, that was extremely close. Oh no, 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 no. I saved it. I can't believe I saved it, but I did. Miraculously, I managed to not plummet to my doom. Okay, you know what? Let's go Bananza mode. Y'all are really annoying. Y'all are extremely obnoxious, and I kind of hate you. Go away. Leave me be. Leave me be, I tell you. Oh, so much for that dialogue. Mr. President, she's here.
You shouldn't have run away, Pauline. Come back to me right now.
No way, you're the worst.
Worst? I'm the mighty Void Kong. You call me Mr. President. May I remind you, you're speaking to the president of Void Company, only the most powerful mining organization on the planet. The president has launched a bold new extraction venture. Our destination is the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
You're going with that dolt? Yeah, ridiculous. Bring the brat to me.
Uh-oh. Boss fight?
See you soon, Pauline.
Alright, our first boss fight time, it looks like. Well, unfortunately for you, can't let you two slow down the boss's progress. This ought to do the job. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I really don't like that. Well, wonder how much help Bananza mode is gonna be. Ah! Let's go ahead and go Bananza mode. And then just kind of kick the shit out of it. Break, break, break. This is what we hold on to Bananza mode for. We save it for these situations. We save it for these moments. These are the moments we save the big punches for. Get him off the edge. Knock him off the edge. Oh, I was really hoping I could knock him off the edge there. Oh, excuse me. I did not give you permission to just build a mountain out of a molehill there. Well, I mean, not that it mattered. Boss 1 goes down as easily as Boss 1. Yes, you'd expect Boss 1 to go down. It is so weird to me that they only got... I guess because Pauline's a human character, but even still, just that Pauline is voice acted, but no one else is. That's so bizarre to me.
Let's try to break it.
If all else fails in Donkey Kong Bananza, just start breaking shit until something happens. On to the next layer.
I can't believe I danced.
Alright, initial impressions of the boss is that it seems like they might have carried over the same things, same issue. Well, I say issues. I'm much the same way that I'm feeling the same vibes with the rest of the game in that I do in Odyssey. I feel that game's DNA having carried over here. I also feel that with the bosses so far, because while there's nothing technically wrong with the bosses in Odyssey, I think most people would agree that they are definitely the weakest part of that game, and they're not particularly interesting. But, you know, at least visually, that was more interesting than the most of the Odyssey bosses. I emphasize most of the Odyssey bosses, or at least the brutal gang specifically would be what I'm thinking of when I reference the bosses in that game. Mechanically, it's rather straightforward, but it is also boss 1, so it's no, you know, it's not really the end of the world to be mechanically simplistic out of the gate. But it does have a little bit more visual variety in terms of the giant cake-like structure that it inhabited by absorbing all the little mini things, taking different forms, building up a giant mountain. Pretty cool stuff there. Also, I know I mentioned that this wasn't a very movement-focused platformer. I may have neglected the fact, it may or may not be the case that I never pushed ZL at any point, because now that I'm actually doing this, I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. like rolling and then dashing this. I was wondering, like, should there be a sprint button or a roll button like you usually have in the other Donkey Kong games? And, yeah. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm glad this is here. No, it doesn't really... I would still maintain what I say before in that it's more destruction focused than movement focused, but I am glad this is here because I was kind of feeling a little slow moving around the worlds. So it's good to see that this is here because this one move alone alleviates any issues I had with that aspect of the game. Anyway, oh, someone feeling a little grumpy. Someone a sore loser. You beat my best work. Can't believe it. The boss gave me direct orders to capture you, so I'll finish the job next time. Bet on it. Uh-huh, sure. I love how we have a grumpy Kong and a cranky Kong. Alright, well before we dive into the next layer, I think we're gonna go ahead and call things off there. It seems like a good stopping point for the video. Right here at the sinkhole. Yeah, I still love this game as much as I did in the last episode. Possibly more so now that we have Bonanza mode, and now that I know that you can do this to navigate around the world a little more efficiently with a more elaborate movement scheme. And now that Pauline's here, and we've gotten a little bit more taste of the story, I imagine my thoughts on this game will probably only improve with time as we dive deeper and deeper down the layers in the underworld, and we explore more of what the game has to offer. Very impressive what I've played so far. Okay, so that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Donkey Kong Bananza. Goodbye.